Hi everybody. I've got another one of those beautiful long journals that I made last week. I finished this one up. I have two more covers cut, but this is a little different. It's got roses and flowers and some lace here, a seam binding bow, and it's got little patches. I made two patches, one with a pen and one with a bottle of ink, which I thought was cute. And I used a muslin closure and I sewed around it in pink to match. This is kind of an orangey pink, and then it's got some light pinks in it. So I just chose a pink that I had that went with it. And here's the spine. And here's the back. I don't know if you can see that if the camera's picking it up, but it's got a little sheen to it. It's kind of neat. And then I sewed around and around and around the edges to give it that raised look that I'm just in love with. And it measures 10 by 5. Let's go inside and scope it out. This is such beautiful fabric that I just left it as is here. Over here, it's coffee dyed paper. It's not super grungy, but they definitely are dark. Got a place, this has got lines for journaling with the pink thread. I use pink and gold thread throughout this. Here's a ruffle with a little piece of fabric that I stamped on and sewed around and tied a knot. Plenty of places for journaling or adding your own things, which is what I love about these. Ephemera. It's a little card, some new cards we're making. Oop, get under there. Don't be doing all that. There we go. And it's got a seam binding on the, almost called it a safety pin, on the paper clip. I used, this is part of like a table doily, and I used that for the tabs. Lined on the back. That's a encyclopedia page with the image, pretty image on the front. It's another little spot for journaling. A pink ruffle up here. And then I stitched around that in the pink. Piece of ephemera here. Here's some gold stitching. I used a lot of vintage advertising in this book. These are images that are available in my Etsy store. And the ruffle here and here. Another vintage ad. And gold stitching around. Another advertisement here. I like adding different kinds of paper. I really think that just adds a little something. And it's fun to write on different things. It's what gives the book character, I think. Got an advertisement here. And I put a journaling card back here. And over here's one of the little patches I enjoy making. And it says postcard. And then I put a floral background here with the pink stitching and stuck another advertisement there. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? It's lined on both sides. A pretty floral. A little ad here and sewed around in gold. Up here is a ruffle. This matches it. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. It matches the front. It's just not coffee dyed. And this has been sewn around here. And over here is a card made out of vintage music paper. I have a really old hymnal. And I used that for the top. It's got a little tag and a safety pin. It says vintage with a little tiny bead. And some gold ribbon here. And on this side is another little card. Y'all know I like to make these. This is done with that real pretty font that I think is German. Not really sure. Got those books in an estate sale. A pretty image here. One of these little roses I like to make from time to time. I think I'm almost out of them. May have to make some more. Stitched around here, and that's one of those pieces of fabric with a little embroidery ruffle behind it. Stitching here in the gold. I didn't go too crazy in this book. These are the top, I don't know why, but these to me are the best writing books. I don't know why, I just really enjoy using them for all kinds of things. I mean, I'll tote one in my purse, and write down, if somebody tells me something, and, because I can't type fast enough on that phone, I can write fast. So I just jot a little note here, a little note there, and, for the day, or if I need to pick something up at the store. So by the time I finish one of these books, and then I may write some thoughts too. And when I finish one of these books, it's just a hodgepodge of stuff of my life, of what happened. I don't date anything, but yeah, you get to a certain point in age, you don't date anymore. Little image there. But, it's just a good size, I think, to use for day-to-day things. Uh-oh. Have y'all ever tried this recipe? Grilled corn. I know it sounds strange. You put mayonnaise and Parmesan cheese and melted butter on it. Now, this calls for Cajun spice because this is from my Cajun recipe book. But I'm here to tell you, I thought that would be disgusting, but I had to try it. And it's really good. I didn't put on the Cajun spice. You could use Tony Chachere's. I just put salt and pepper because I didn't want to go overkill in case I didn't like it. So I would think anything that you happen to like seasoning-wise would be good on it. But I thought mayonnaise, no. But it is. It's very, very good, especially, grilled out on the grill, or that's the way I like it. And even inside, though, I've put it, taken it out of the pot and put the mayonnaise on there and went to town. Y'all know I'm a foodie. Surely you know I'm a foodie by now. I love it. Here oh, look. This has got some duck cloth here and a little bit of stamping in the brown and the raggedy edge paper behind it. And one of those card letters that I enjoy using. Really love this style. Okay, that's the last time I'm going to say it, I promise. I really love this style. No, I'm just kidding. Can y'all tell I might have had a little bit too much coffee today? Nah. Can you ever have too much coffee? Got a pocket here with a real pretty rose floral, and it's been inked and crackled. And this is a mauvish colored pocket with a piece of lace and a rose. And another one of those little cards. I use these throughout because if you take something and you scatter it throughout the book and it's the same thing, not the identical same thing, but the same idea, it brings unity to your journal. Don't want to use the same image over and over, just the same idea. At least I don't want to use the same image over and over. And this cracks me up. Look, Dr. Batty's For Your Health Asthma Cigarettes. Don't you love it? The things they did back then. Pretty piece of ephemera there. Another ruffle up here with a lot of stitching going around the page. All the unevenness of the pages. Good place to write there. Over here, got some coffee dyed papers. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting in trouble. One of the puppy dogs went where they're not supposed to. Oh, it's a wasp. Oh, I think I'll stay in here and talk to y'all. I'm not a bug person. This is really pretty. It's a part of a doily on fabric. Yep. wasp in the living room. That's really pretty. Bunch of leaves, looking petals or something, and it's got silver twirlies, and this is got that delightful eyelash fiber that I really, really like. Love that stuff. And then another advertisement over here. Look at that. Look how that came out. Isn't that just awesome? Just never know what you're gonna get. Another ruffle here with one of those pieces of fabric that I stamped and sewed. And then stitching around this. And some of this style is available in my Etsy shop. I think I only loaded 4 different ones. But you can pick that up in the Etsy shop. And look. Gosh, that's just so beautiful. I just couldn't bring myself to cover it up with anything. It's just so pretty. It's delightful to look at. And here's the back. It's got a lot of stuff. And there's the front. And I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me today. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.